Georgia brings pressure again, and down goes Duggan. That's true freshman Jalen Walker. Aggression from the first play, and it hasn't let up.
They slid that offensive line down to the inside. There's nobody there to pick up Walker. I mean, the back tries to, but late. So again, as much as we've been bragging about the offensive preparation for Georgia with Todd Monken,
ball was out, and it's way back at the 38-yard line, recovered by the offensive line.
I think it was Jalen Walker that came around the edge that time. Just a speed rush and took it right out of his hand. Damian George right there. Watch Walker come around the edge right there. Just beats Damian George and takes it right out of his hand.
Great play.
Not a great block by George, but at least he kept his head up and found the football.
Right.
Today, if you're Brady Cook, you can't afford a lost yardage play.
Four-man rush. Cook trying to escape. Hit from behind and dropped. Jalen Walker. That's a loss of 4.
Jalen Walker, who's playing for the injured Jamon Dumas-Johnson, gets himself home, and he does it with effort. That's a really tough block.
Milroe trying to direct traffic and trying to get Niblack in motion, and does. And he settles in on the slot. Low snap, 37. Milroe, plenty of time, and now running out of it. And he's going to be dragged down way back at the 32 by Jalen Walker.
Handle Milroe, but sometimes you have 2 spies. Watch this look from Georgia. 2 of them. Which way you going to go? I gotcha.
As Kirby told us yesterday, Jalen Milroe defies spies. I don't know if he meant to be poetic about it, but certainly those 2.
This defense will come after him. They do with 5.
Milroe, this time they get to him.
They're in field goal range.
Hey, Milroe doesn't think he was down. And I don't know if I heard a whistle or not.
The referee called him down.
All right, let's look again.
Rolling on the field as the quarterback was ruled down.
He might not bet out. There's nothing you can do about this, right, Gene? He's been called down. Even if he wasn't, the play is dead.
You're right, Gary. Absolutely right. I was looking at the right shin. If you look at that look, great angle by our camera. Look at Miller's right shin right there.
It's down.
You see the shin and the calf down. It's a good call. Down by contact down.
will be played here. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and the national championship game will be here. Klubnik in trouble. Looked like he was down before he threw it away. Pressure from Jalen Walker. Klubnik just too slow to react as Walker was coming around the side. See, looked like the left knee was down before he released it, and there it is. Ball clearly still in the hand. Play clock down to 2. Lots of confusion on the offense. They finally snap it, and Klubnik runs into the rush.
Meanwhile, Texas faces a 3rd and 7. Ewers from the end zone, still trying to buy time, stumbles forward and takes a sack.
You just bring 4, and this is their top pass rusher. Man, is it fun to watch him when he is on the edge of his defense. He's had to play off-ball linebacker because of the injury to Munden. This time one-on-one. That's first-rounder against first-rounder.
Exactly. That's big news because Kelvin Banks doesn't give an incredible job by this defense. They gave up a bunch of yards, not just to Alabama, but also Mississippi State. All-out blitz. Ewers cannot escape. They've got him again. Jalen Walker for a second.
They're going to bring 6 guys. Watch the back. Gets blown up. Pushed on his back. That's Jaden Blue. That pocket just collapses right on top of Quinn Ewers. There's 11 again. How fired up is Jalen Walker? Bo Collins went in motion. He's their leading receiver. Leonard, nervous fake, throws it away. He was under pressure. And you see a lot of movement on the left side. Look at all these 3 guys right here, which allows Jalen Walker one-on-one. On the right-hand side, they slide their whole offensive line to the left, allowing that one-on-one. And Walker's able to almost get home. He doesn't quite get it. Might have gotten away with a hold, too, by Wagner, the right tackle, who had a grab at that jersey. And either way, deflected pass and a great start for the...
Huge growth. And Cook is going down. Loss of 7.
Just beats the one-on-one block inside. Left tackle gets beat.
So off the timeout, 3rd and 15. Musket again slicing through. That was James.
Here he is here. Bounce to the inside. This Virginia offensive line has 4 new starters. You think they're more athletic than a year ago, but that is going to be put to the test against this speed from Tennessee up front.
3rd and 13. Again, the pressure gets to him.
This time he just comes around the outside and it's pure speed. Virginia's going to have to do something now from a play calling standpoint to help out their right tackle. That means keeping a tight end in, getting it back to go and chip block. But Tony Musket has no time right now to throw.
Right now they need 6. Milroe, look out from behind.
Ball's on the ground.
And Tennessee's got it.
Rushes Proctor. He's over here. He's got the true freshman this time. Watch him push him right back into the quarterback, and he reaches around and steals it. What a play.
No help for the freshman that time, and the wraparound by Pierce forces a fumble. Norman Lott with a recovery.
So 3rd and 7. Pressure coming, and the ball's out. Knocked away. I think Tennessee fell on it. Volunteers have it.
Pass rushers coming off the edge. On the right side of your screen, just beating Nick DeYoung. His speed to power is some of the best in the entire country. He had 8.5 sacks in the regular season. He is a game wrecker for the Vols.
Freakish athletic ability. That ball was out near the goal line. Tennessee recovers it.
Really haven't even tried.
From the shotgun. That throw's intercepted. Pierce down the sideline. Touchdown.
But they benefit from the penalty. And now Green has his pass rejected. That was dangerous. Pierce got a...
Hurts. Quarterback sneak. Open for the push. At the goal line. No signal. Did the ball pop out? Tennessee thinks it came loose. They've got a takeaway. Did James Pierce rip it out?
Get another look at it here. You can see Mertz is fighting. Milroe faked in one direction and ran into.
Van Buren to throw on 2nd down and 8. Stepping up, being chased, and sacked.
To college football, if you watch tape, this guy is just tremendous. Going to start over here and work his way around. Just elite with his speed, with his...
Pressure comes and pressure gets home. Opportunity to play last week, took advantage of it. He's taking advantage of it again right here. He's aligned over the bunch. He's a free rusher off the outside. BC doesn't have an answer. If you don't have enough guys to block him, the ball's got to come out. Moorhead didn't see him. Watts cashes in.
Played some this year, and it's an opportunity late. And this football where the ball comes out of Joyner's hands, and Notre Dame defense.
This Notre Dame defense is getting after it. This is Joyner trying to keep the play alive.
Couldn't be Watts.
Can't be Watts. There's no way it's Watts. 2 interceptions, picked up a fumble, forced a fumble. Xavier Watts has been all over the place.
They fake it to Newell, and quarterback continued to fake it.
They thought for sure he was going to keep it, and they didn't back up a step. I still think it's probably a chance, an opportunity to go for on 4th down. If they gained a yard, it was a no-brainer. But
well, he is really talented corner, number 20.
And 2nd down, Wegman steps up across the middle. It's a low throw, and it's intercepted.
Here he is right here, and watch the route and watch how he comes off of one receiver, does a good job of slipping to the inside, and then the instincts. I mean, his vision is what makes him special when it comes to defending the ball in the air. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. You mentioned the 7 interceptions. And
on 2nd down and 10 from the Irish 12.
keeps it.
And he keeps it. A nice fake to Brown, but
They start pulling these linemen. Here's Xavier right here. They start pulling guys. It can be distracting. His job is to stay home. The quarterback keeps the ball. He's right there, makes the play. 3rd and 8 on the 10-yard line. Important for Ethan Hampton here to be smart. I would anticipate.
3rd down and 8. Here comes the blitz. They got there. He threw it away. Incomplete.
When you play against Al Golden, sit on the fastball. The fastball is pressure and man-to-man coverage. React to everything.
That he's still running up the sidelines. He catches that.
Byron. Long throw. Jump ball. Sideline. Intercepted.
On Abdul-Jabbar, you're going to see him right here. Just watch him track this. See here at the snap, he just works over top the traffic, turns his eyes back to the quarterback. You see Janus stops running and doesn't even get in position to really contest this throw. Xavier Watts just has to rise up, the former wide receiver.
Dabo was his position coach his senior year at Clemson and really has shaped his coaching. Calandria with another pick.
It's just an in cut from Malachi Fields. And Xavier Watts, playing that deep safety, just drives on the ball. You can tell throughout this ball game that Calandria is at a hard time recognizing the coverages. They could burn the hole. They do not.
Miava on 4th and 6, and it's intercepted again, this time in the end zone. And Xavier Watts, he wants some of what his teammate had. He's going to take it coast to coast as well. 100 yards.
Move him out there, see how the Notre Dame defense
Now they snap it to Smith, who came around, and the Irish were all over.
Notre Dame not fooled at all. It's almost like it's a decoy, like he's just working his way across, and then they snap it right to him, a little bit dangerous. He's able to field that snap, but there's Watts. Been doing it all year for this Notre Dame defense.
Howard again, great protection, looking for the corner. It's a 50-50 ball.
Run that rail route, you get a linebacker. They ran it earlier, he did not throw it. This time they were determined. Chip Kelly was determined to throw it. You can see them fighting over it. Watts is in position. The strength of Henderson looks like he has it, tries to pull it, and the ball spills out.
Was homeschooled through 8th grade, started playing football in 9th grade. He's in trouble here in the first play, gets rid of it and completes it to Tyreek James. He fumbles the ball.
To the 22-yard line. Man in motion is James. Fake the handoff, throw over the middle, complete. At the 35-yard line, Devontae Walker, ball comes out late. Ball comes out late, and Oklahoma's got it.
Perfect example, good job of holding the football, putting it right on the money. But watch Billy Bowman make the tackle. As soon as he knows he isn't going anywhere, he just rips it from the arms of the receiver and recovers it himself.
Very protective of the football. That's a positive, but he's got to make plays too.
Opening throw a little bit behind Phillip Brooks. And Vaughn in motion. Fake it to him. Over the top. Tipped away. Incomplete. Billy Bowman.
My gosh, you're going to watch him fly from the back of the end zone here. He sees the route in front of him, and then to not go through the defender. Do you know how hard that is in that moment of truth? To not go through the defender, but be elusive and athletic. And
He stepped right in front of him at the last second to make that play. SMU keeps the foot on the gas. Quick throw, nearly intercepted. Billy Bowman.
3rd and 9 with 80,000 strong at Norman. Back moves the pocket. Trying to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Billy Bowman on the pick. Going to the far sideline. Pick 6 for the Sooners.
Yards after the catch, that was near disastrous.
Plumlee throwing again. Big hit on the edge. Baker dropped. Gonna keep it on the ground with Harvey. And able to spin away from one man, but then he's plowed by Billy Bowman for a loss back.
3rd down, Green flushed out. Green deep down the middle. Tipped and intercepted. Reggie Pearson still on his feet and dragged down in West Virginia territory.
Just tries to force it. Watch the crosser come into the vision of Garrett Green right there. This flashes. He tries to throw it over the top again of the underneath coverage. And he said just great reaction by the Texas Tech transfer, Reggie Pearson. That's tough
bobsledding, following away to the sideline like that. Not going to be able to put as much sting on it. Yeah.
Ball was up quick. Oh, he's picked. This might be a pick six. Bowman Jr. trying to be run down. He's showing everybody his shoe bottoms. Does he have enough? Got there. Boomer Sooner. How do you like that?
At USC, had he had a defensive mind like Brent Venables running his defense.
Yep.
That pass is picked off. It's Billy Bowman. Billy Bowman. That was some face mask to help turn him around. And this may give him trajectory to the end zone.
Holy Toledo.
Touchdown. So he got turned around. I thought it might have been face mask that helped him turn around.
Well, he's a baller playing center field. He went up and clubbed that one. And Tim, on the back end of this, it was one move. He sees where he wants to go, but now he needs to spin.
It was the jersey, not the face
player
mask.
Of love.
Oh, my goodness.
You are out of this world.
They're going to quickly get it in the bubble to Simmons, and Simmons is wrestling. And there's Burden on the sweep. Eludes the first. Took ahead and he stops short. Billy Bowman pops Burden out of bounds. What a stop for Oklahoma.
He's stacked to the left. 3 receivers there. Monroe's looking that direction. Short throw across the middle. Tough start for CJ. Play clock at 2. Barely get it off. Across the middle. Broken up. Incomplete. That was...
Bama proved that they can drive the entire...
They're not going to do it. Lock. High snap. Hand off. They'll run it and pick up a first down.
That's fine. And maybe all those...
I love analytics.
You are lying through your teeth, sir. That's a nice push up front, and they get the first down. The problem is, the last 4th down you had, they didn't block Deontay Lawson. He stopped them.
Giacomelli remains in the backfield. Lock over the middle. Sidearm. Complete. Combining.
What they were trying to do was get Tretch Kekahuna in this space right over the 50-yard line right here, and he's going to be open, but Locke doesn't feel like he's got the time. You see that pressure.
3rd down and 4 at the 37. Lock taking his time, with time, backpedaling. He's got to get through, and he's hit as he throws the football. Incomplete.
Lock uncorks. Low throw incomplete. Anthony again on the target.
Sure about this one. Watch. Walker's going to help to the left. Huber's the right guard. There's a guy coming free, and Huber hits him, and then there's a hit after the lower block. It wasn't simultaneous.
Lock with time. Delivers nearly his 3rd pick. Walker with Aker leading the way. Now Walker's got some space to work with as he gets it inside the red.
Going right at the end of the first quarter, and now continuing in the early second quarter. First time we've seen 2 backs in the backfield, and Aker with a nice lead block on that play.
Luke Fickell felt his team responded a lot better this week during their bye week than they had even after.
5', 270 pounds, and super athletic.
Keywords there, relentless effort. You see it every play. Another shot down the sideline. Caught! Vinny Anthony.
Braden Locke does a nice job of keeping the safety towards the middle of the field, and then gives Anthony a chance.
They've been together all year, only 2 attempts for 4 yards.
Dupree with his first run of the day, and he stays on his feet, and he gets up to the 40, although I think... Kahuna goes in motion. Lock to throw again. Lock toward the end zone. Lock has a man.